I will be continuing to search the medical journals and to bring out information and place the information on my website to help everyone, especially people of color. So take your health into your own hands and help to reduce the medication you're taking, to eliminate medication from your life. And I am here to tell you that you can doctor yourself, take your health into your own hands and help your body to heal itself. And I'm not telling you this from the top of my head. I'm telling you because there's a lot of information out there hidden in medical journals. Many of it I have pulled out and used to write a book to inform you that you can use natural materials that God made and placed on this earth for all of us to use and to prevent diseases and to reverse all kinds of diseases. Also, you may want to know, or you should know, that the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports that people of color suffer the most from most of the chronic diseases: cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, lupus, asthma, and the list goes on and on and on. People of color suffer most from these diseases. And research has shown that we can actually prevent these diseases and reverse them, turn them around, help our bodies to heal themselves. The book is here. I have this book for you. It was researched specifically to meet the needs of people in our communities. And I hope you will make use of it. I hope you will also visit on behalf of UPI.
Yeah. How about it? Let people do that type of research and just come out here and talk to us for free. Okay, I told you we're changing the paradigm. Well, the book is here, How to Reduce Your Autoimmune Diseases by Using Vitamin D in the manner in which you can get it. But sometimes you can't get it the natural way. We don't have as much sun coming through us as we as should.
Spent almost all night being up, doing editing and loading software, etc. So I'm a little bit under the weather in terms of tiredness, etc. But I felt that I had to come to lend a hand to Brother Tuitt and his group of friends and relatives, etc. in this launching of this type of event, and the hope that in the future we would have tons of support and we would be able to produce businesses that are coordinating effort to bring about the kind of vitality required in this community. The books mentioned by Brother Tuitt, one, the most prominent one currently, is titled Blueprint for Black Power. It was released in 1998 and re-edited in 2011. Some of the other publications that we do are The Falsification of African Consciousness, The Awakening, The Natural Genius of Black Children, other works in the areas of psychology, child development, history, politics, economics, etc. So as a member of the community, I live just down the street. We will be in touch and will be able to link and help to advance the struggles of our people. Thank you so much.
Much respect. I'm not saying they do disrespect us, but they don't give you any, we don't get any accolades for that. We spend our money freely to all these people, and now Bobby's is a big multi-million store on Church Avenue with our money. And you know, Church Avenue is a good example because all the vegetable stores, I go there myself, we run them and they disrespect us all the time. The fish market, we are in there buying fish, okay? So I say this to stress that we need to become more entrepreneurs. We need more entrepreneurs in the society. And so this summit that we had in Sangre Grande, the entrepreneurial spirit is alive and well in Trinidad. And the people are trying their best. We had seamstresses, we had people that do jewelry, we had real grassroots stuff. One of the thrusts of the summit, as Brother Tuit stresses, that we wanted the youth to know that if you can't get a job, you can think of something you can do. Like the youths like computers and stuff like that. Think of something you can do. It's you know, as Adam Clayton Powell said, it's what's in your hand. I see it in my own household. You know, I have children that are good at music. I tell them, you know, start some classes, teach other people the music. You have it in your hand to make money, so you don't always have to go out and look for a job. And if you do go and you do find a job, well, we have a very high rate of unemployment in the black community throughout the world. Okay, so you do go and you find a job, you learn from that job, so you can bring it back into your community here or back in the Caribbean or wherever you learn, so you can give back and make money at the same time. I really want to stress the entrepreneurship thing, and that's one of the things that keeps me motivated, because I happen to think a lot about what can I do to help entrepreneurs. I'm trying now, I'm working with another group to see if we can start something for the youth, because I think that the youth really need, I think the youth are hurting, but they're not telling us. Well, they are telling us by our music and by the way they dress. You see the pants off, the way, you know, they're looking for leadership, and we as the adults, we have to show them something. But unfortunately in our community, we have such a large party element, and we Trinidadians, I happen to be Trinidadian, so I'm saying we are a lot to blame for that, because we have parties, you know, that's all we do is party, instead of trying to do something for the youth. A lot of the youth that you hear get arrested and so on, they have parents. Their parents are out, you know, not necessarily doing the same thing, the right thing. I'm not just blaming the parents, because they do have constructive parents, some of them. But I can understand, I'm saying to myself, how can I go to work? Now I know we have to work to pay bills and stuff, but how can I go to work and know that my child is in a gang, or doing drugs, or, you know, pilfering or something, getting involved with the law, and I'm just going to work. Now I know you have to pay the bills, so we have to go to work, but I think we have to become much more aware of us, as Brother T was saying, of what they are doing. As he said, they're having gang meetings in our neighborhood. In the living room. And I met somebody just recently, a gentleman, he told me one of his sons got killed, and he and his wife, you know, both his sons were selling drugs right there from his house. I should say from the mother's house. So that points to the fact that the parents, we have to stay together for the kids' sake. But the parents, I think, are not thinking about the children. They're just thinking about, oh well, we don't get along, so we have to separate. But we have to stay together as a community, as a family, for the kids' sake. So those are just some of the things that we want to stress. As Brother T mentioned, I did write a book. It's called Colonialism's Children, and I didn't bring it today because I'm trying to write a small version of it, a sort of a grassroots version that anybody can read in a few minutes rather than the big book. Because the bigger text, I think, is more you know, like people who are studying in college and stuff. But basically what I said in that book is the same thing that we're saying here for the small entrepreneurs, in that our countries, in order to develop, we have to become entrepreneurs in ourselves in those countries, because all these countries do is import food, import goods and services, instead of promoting entrepreneurial development. And by promoting entrepreneurial development within their shores, then these countries will develop. And that's basically what I said in the book. So without further ado, I'll turn the mic over to
9 years old now. They're speaking a language by themselves. From 10 years old to 18 is a different language. From 19 to 35 is another language. We have to bring that together. Else we creating dichotomy that we can't handle. Our universe will not be able to sustain us because we don't know each other. You know, I really don't want to say, there's a story in a book. I wouldn't even call the name of the book because this is not what this is about. The title of the story, however, has something to do with the children of Babylon. Confusion get among them. You know how? A difference in language, cultural change, confusion. We could fix that. We don't have to wait for any magic to get that fixed. We have to fix it. We have the capacity to fix it. Look at here right now. We come together, just a few, to do what?
Abuse, drug addiction, stop the feud and the friction, and mold your children's future with love, honesty, and affection. Although I am not an angel, I see much work to do in a vineyard that is vast and where the laborers are so few. Be an angel in disguise and lift a child today from the pits of disappointment, degradation, and decay. Parents, I hope you got the message so that we can have our youth doing the right thing. Thank you.